backseat of the crowd, thinking about my homie Kobe. Why you walk off from the crowd? Boy, you let me down.
We begin with Magic Gaming and Raptors.
A 2K Sports pregame show.
Hey y'all, Ernie Johnson, Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. And coming right up, we'll see this home squad playing against Anchorage. Well, for Anchorage, they find themselves with a comparable win percentage to this time last year, but looking to make a push as this season continues. And in trying to make the All-Star game a little more competitive, we've seen some format changes. Captains selecting teams, picking a charity to play for. Kenny, your take.
Well, the game is still mostly for entertainment, so I understand that. But I do like when guys are on.
Welcome, everyone. Let's get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan. We've got Chris Webber and Greg Anthony with us. And from the sideline, we'll be hearing from David Aldridge. It's all about the Western Conference. That's where the action is today as the Golden State Warriors get ready to battle. Davis with it. Now let's take a look at the starters for Anchorage. Okafor out there with Bradley. Then it's Brandon Roy. Then it's Gilbert Arenas. And it's Miles in at the 3. Pass to Noah. And here's Bradley, guarded by Bradley. Just 5 on the clock. Noah. Rebound by Anchorage. I want to keep it rolling here following the win against Dallas.
Away from home, you got to execute. And they did that flawlessly. Yeah, and they also controlled the pace of the game for most of the night. Outstanding effort in a hostile environment.
Davis against Arenas. Davis kicks to foul. Davis, the pass to Barnes. And it goes out of bounds. That one's off Bradley. Right side Davis. Over Arenas. And he gets it to go. Hitting off the back of the rim.
That's his mindset. Attack, attack, attack whenever possible.
And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Bradley dishes to Arenas. And the call will be against Joakim Noah. That is his first foul of the game. Here is Miles. And there's the pass to Okafor. Good ball movement here by Anchorage. Just 5 to shoot to the wing right side. Powell pulls it in.
I like the shot selection on that one, despite the miss.
It's Bradley on the wing. Off target with his 3.
And they're 1 of 5 to start this game. Just really haven't gotten into a flow offensively.
Miles, the pass to Roy. And then Roy with the dunk.
He's put on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. And a great second look there. Another Unleash Chaos replay. Brought to you by the Under Armour Hover Habit. Oh, that's good.
Oh, nice look by Bradley, moving it to the open man.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Outside Roy. It's deflected. It's stolen by Davis. Kicks it to Barnes. Here's Noah. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And how about that quiet confidence with which Noah plays? A long, skilled defender who also chips in occasionally on the offensive end.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
Gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
And that one falls, and that puts them up by 1 point. And so he's able to get 1 of 2. And so here's Anchorage. Here's Miles. Passes it to Okafor. Arenas against Bradley. 5 on the clock. Second shot opportunity. Arenas, good. Arenas has got his second bucket of the night.
Nice way to start the evening. His numbers getting called, and for good reason.
Well, yeah, he's a guy who can carry you for stretches, long stretches in this game. You want to get him involved early and often.
And stolen by Arenas. And here we go. Anchorage fast break. And there's Roy. That's good on the assist by Arenas.
Well executed, and then you love the strong finish.
So many fast breaks now ending the three-point shot. Good to see them taking it to the rack.
Count it, good. Davis has got his second basket of the game.
Yeah, good awareness there. He sees an opening and doesn't hesitate.
Well, that opening right there, that's just because the defense failed to rotate.
Now, here's Roy. Okafor in the post. Foul on him. Okafor gets the bucket.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around him.
Barnes kicks to Davis. Out to the wing. Pass to Pop. Barnes outside. Good on the three-point shot.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now, here's Miles. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Roy up on top, covered by Barnes. Roy kicks to Miles. Outside Arenas. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
And that's how you answer back.
Trading bombs the last 2 possessions. They're going after it.
Bradley with the bounce pass. Here's Davis. The dish to Noah. Over Okafor. And that one's good by Noah. And so here's Anchorage. And here's Arenas. He's got 7. In the corner, Miles with it. On the clock for 3. Roy does not find the mark. He's made 2 and missed 1 now. Bradley deciding where to go with it. Barnes kicks to Davis. It dropped for his 3rd basket. He's missed only 1 shot. Davis has gotten 3 of his 4 shots to fall, hitting 75%. To the inside, and then Miles with the dunk.
Man, this thing is just going back and forth tonight.
Each team is stepping up, rising to the challenge. Yet another lead change.
Teams changing it up here. Inside. And it's Leon Poe with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Bazemore. He kicks it to Henson. Here's Batum, and he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
And Batum really likes getting shots off from the interior, using those long arms of his well to release the shot over the defense.
Back to Arenas. Drops in the tray. Arenas has got 10 points.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Now here's Henson. Bazemore against Roy. Fires the three. Bazemore misses. And so here's Anchorage. Here's Serbiak. Off target from outside. Arenas against Davis. Score the basket. His fourth. He's only missed one of his 5 shots tonight.
Man, it's just been an avalanche of points here in the early going.
Yeah, both teams have come out with solid offensive strategies. And then, of course, guys are finishing.
Here's Arenas. Here's Poe. And Henson sends it back. Bazemore. No one around him. No good on that one. And Anchorage the other way now. Here's Serbiak. Defended by Batum. And the basket by Serbiak. And Anchorage leads by 2.
I like that pick play. I mean, you can see how easily it makes it for him to get to the cup.
Davis kicks to Morris. Back to Davis. Out to the right wing. Here's Henson. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Clock at 4. And taken away by Arenas. Jumps up. Oh, and the jam by Arenas.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Fellas, that's just like it's supposed to work. Don't give the D a chance to set up.
Bazemore gets the bucket. There's 1:17 left to play in the first quarter. Arenas passes to LaFrance. Over Morris. And again it's Anchorage.
That's what they want to see from him inside. Keeping his cool and not letting the D bother him.
Now Davis. He's got 8. Henson finds Davis. Now here's Bazemore. Morris passes to Davis. Shot clock at 6. Bazemore for 3. They get it again. Morris buries it down low.
Morris is a physical guy. Solid at staying active on the boards and gobbling up these rebounds.
Back to Arenas. He can't get it to go. Davis with some nice deep. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Outside, Batum. From 13, here's Henson, and it's all evened up.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Arenas, and it's a 2-pointer, connects, the jumper drops. Arenas has got 14 points.
And the jumper from Arenas, nice finish there. He was an aggressive scorer, especially off the dribble.
And so it's Gilbert Arenas making things happen for Anchorage. He totaled 14 points in the quarter. He's given them all the offense they need right now. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And guys, what stands out to you from Anchorage in this one?
Through that first one, they turned this thing into a track meet.
I'll tell you what, when you allow them to speed up the tempo, there's a good chance you're going to fall behind.
Here's Arenas. Morris is out there with Batum. Then it's Jones. Then there's Kent Bazemore. And it's Davis at the point guard position. Now, here's Grant. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. And so, in the game for Anchorage, they've got Gilbert Arenas. Hunter is out there with Grant. Then there's Leon Pope. And it's Serbiak in at the 2. Bazemore gets the bucket. And Anchorage with possession. Here's Arenas. It's good again, and the next one, 7 for 8 shooting night so far.
And I like that they're not settling, getting the ball on the interior. 8 of their last 10 coming that way.
Jones with it. Now defended by Grant. Here's Morris. Rebound by Anchorage. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Pass to Serbiak. Here's the 3. Morris with the rebound. Morris has got 4 rebounds in this game. Davis against Arenas. Bazemore for 3. Poe grabs the miss. It's a neck-and-neck game in Golden State. As it goes out of bounds, Anchorage able to keep the ball here. Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for Baron Davis. And Anchorage also making a change. Miles is checked in. A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. There's the pass to Serbiak. That's good, and Arenas with the assist. Serbiak's got the lead up to 4 now for Anchorage. Serbiak's gone 2 of 4 from the field. And Bazemore kicks to Jones. Back to Bazemore. To the inside. Stolen by Grant. And here we go. Anchorage fast break. Arenas has got the ball. Feeds it to Grant. Barnes grabs the miss.
No, that's just a quick move to the 10 and an even quicker reaction by the D to stop him.
Takes a 3. Drops in the tray. Barnes has got 6.
Well, that's a shot they'll be happy with on every trip, no matter who's taking it.
And Anchorage with possession. Outside Arenas. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. A moment now to see how the schedule is looking for Anchorage. On Monday, they'll be matching up against Mike Conley and the Memphis Grizzlies. And then on Wednesday, they'll be matching up against Rudy Gobert.
And, you know, nobody loves playing on the road, but it does offer a good chance to see exactly what your team is made of. This team is going to find out a lot about itself over the next stretch of games.
The first one falls.
Yeah, and Serbiak loves shooting the ball. All he needs is a little daylight, and he is ready to fire.
He hits both from the stripe.
He's so confident, so self-assured on every free throw he takes.
We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Here's Bazemore. count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
One shot.
Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Kicks to Grant. Bazemore against Arenas. Inside, stolen by Noah. Bradley up top, headed by Zerbiak. Noah finds Bazemore. Outside Bradley, just 5 on the clock. And no good, had a chance to take the lead there. Arenas against Bazemore. Now here's Arenas. D right on him, and they double up Arenas. And the wide open shot from Miles. They grab their own miss. Tries again, and it's finished off by Grant as he lays it in. Grant's got his first basket of the night.
Defensive rebounding, just such a crucial part of the game.
I tell you what, it's like football, having a 3rd and 13 and then running up the gut. It just frustrates the defense. You have to hate giving up second chance points. It's demoralizing. After basically, you had to stop.
Here's Zerbiak, guarded by Bradley. Passes it to Grant. Arenas with it. And the foul on Kent Bazemore. That's his first foul. He's checked in for Damian Jones. Anchorage also making some changes. Bradley comes in for Hunter. And it's Okafor in for Grant. And stolen by Barnes. And here's the fast break. Here's Bazemore. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Clearly a foul.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game.
Shoot 2.
And the first one at the line is good. And so Bazemore nails both of them.
They didn't have a free throw in the first quarter, but you can see he's starting to play with more energy now. He has a tougher attitude.
Here's Okafor. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. Okafor's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. It's Bradley on the wing. Pass to Bazemore. From 15 feet away, Noah. It's good on the putback.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Arenas kicks to Miles. Bradley up top. 6 to shoot. And here's Arenas outside. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Arenas has got 19 points.
He keeps working on the three-point line. That's his 3rd triple of the game. First in the quarter.
Pass to Barnes. Over Miles. That one wide left. And here is Zerbiak. He has 6. Arenas can't hit. Off they go on a 3-on-1 break. And Bradley gets it to go on the assist by Noah. Bradley's got his first 2 points of the night.
Oh, and no shortage of speed. I mean, Bradley striking quickly in transition.
Here's Serbiak, guarded by Bradley. And there's the pass to Arenas. Lets it go from the wing. Count that bucket. Arenas has got 7 points here in this quarter. He talked about a back-and-forth game. This is the definition.
You have to love these kinds of games, scoring-wise, keeping everybody on their toes.
Making a change here. Boys checked in. Anchorage on D. Davis, the pass to Brent. High post, Henson. It's Bradley on the wing. He's covered by Roy. 4 on the clock. Releases. Kept alive. Barnes outside. Outside, Davis. Here's Powell. Tough sequence there. They just couldn't get it to fall.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Yes, that goes in.
Defensively, this is what you know. He's coming off a hot game and looking to keep it rolling.
Yeah, but here's the problem. They play team ball. So if you pay him too much attention, that just leaves other guys open, and it's too difficult of an adjustment to make.
And that's what you give up when you don't fight over the screen.
A lot of times your defense is your offense is your defense. This is poor decision making right here. You can't let him have that shot. Also might have been a lack of effort.
Now here's Brett on the wing. Barnes fires the 3. Roy with the rebound. Barnes has gone 2 for 5 tonight. Miles finds Okafor, and Okafor slams it in.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Now here's Brett. Davis dishes to Powell. He can't get it to go. Excellent D there from Okafor. Outside Roy. Dishes it to Miles. 1:46 left in the first half of basketball. And it's Harrison Barnes with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Nicholas Batum. He's checked in for Avery Bradley. And Anchorage making a change here. Poe kicks to Okafor. LaFrance passes to Arenas. Arenas is doubled. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And so here's Anchorage. Here's Poe. Batum grabs the miss. Here's Davis. That one is good again. He's 6 for 8 from the floor with the basket.
Now that's a great move to get to the hoop. Awesome finger roll finish.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Kevin, the league has unveiled a 5-point plan to improve player-referee relations. Things became heated last season with a lot of star players ejected for arguing with officials. The emphasis on respect and clear standards of conduct on both sides can only help. Kevin?
Very good point, David. Completely agree. Thanks. In the corner, it's Arenas. Off target with his 3.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Outside, Davis. Back to Batum. Out to the right wing. 5 to shoot. And taken away by Arenas. His shot and game clock separated by 4. The shot's good from Roy.
And a good example there of why it's important to change ends quickly.
Yeah, talent in this league has it so that now pretty much every team can push the pace. You have to get back on defense.
Davis against Arenas. Davis with it. Over Arenas, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. They get Gilbert Arenas.
And Davis, all energy, big physical point guard with that shoot-first mentality.
It's his first trip to the line. First free throw is good. And Anchorage making a change here. And he can't hit the second. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Anchorage leads by 3. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the 3rd quarter underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings, friends and neighbors. 1 half down, another half to go. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Well, for Anchorage, Kenny, what do you think?
Well, their shooting accuracy was on point. It was good play calling, of course, by the coaching staff, but it was great execution by the team.
And, big fella, let's get your thoughts on the home team.
Well, they need to turn the heat up on D. Too often we saw them back on the hill, not dictating the pace. They allowed a shooting percentage in the high 50s. Remind me of my free throw percentage, the high 50s. Come on, guys.
And that'll about do it as we get ready for the second half. Let's take it out to Kevin Harlan.
Shout out to my man Joel.
Joel, what up?
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. It's been a clinic from Gilbert Arenas.
His points production thus far off the charts. It's only been 2 quarters. Just a great effort for him for the entire half.
Yeah, right. I mean, the defense hasn't had an answer for this guy yet. Just too skilled, too driven this far.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. They've got Avery Bradley. Noah is out there with Dwight Powell. Then there's Harrison Barnes. And it's Davis in at the point guard. Now, here's Roy. Five on the clock. Outside Arenas. Over Davis. And the basket by Arenas. Arenas has got the opening bucket to start the second half for Anchorage.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
And for Anchorage, we've got Okafor. Gilbert Arenas is out there with Brandon Roy. Then there's Bradley, and it's Miles in at the small forward position. Noah finds Davis. Barnes outside. And a miss there on the triple. Anchorage leading by 5. Avery Bradley is out there with Davis. Then there's Harrison Barnes. Then there's Dwight Powell. And it's Noah in at the 5 spot.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
Miles has gone 50% so far. 2 of 4 shooting. And for Anchorage, Gilbert Arenas is out there with Brandon Roy. Then there's Okafor. Then there's Bradley. And it's Miles in at the 3 spot. Davis with it. Gilbert Arenas covering. And here's Barnes for 3. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Davis has got 3 assists in the game. Barnes has gone 3 for 7 from the floor so far tonight. Roy kicks to Miles. Davis against Arenas. Passes to Okafor. For 3, Roy. Good on the triple. Roy's got the lead back up to 7 now for Anchorage.
Rock solid start for them. I mean, they're 3 for 3 since coming out of the locker room.
Pass to Barnes. Tipped away. Back to Powell. Barnes trying to free himself up. Powell. That's good. Powell's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Pass to Arenas. Kicks it out to Bradley. Just 4 to shoot. Shoots. 2nd chance effort. He takes it up and lays it in. Bradley's got the lead up to 7 now for Anchorage.
Oh, wow. 4 or 5 to start the half. Coming out on fire.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the 2nd half. And it's good for 2. Powell's got 4 this quarter.
Solid start to the half for them. 3 or 4 from the field.
Outside Roy. Davis surveying the floor. The kick out to Barnes. Back to Davis. Six on the shot clock. Rebound by Anchorage. Roy's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Arenas, and he drops it in from the low post. Arenas has got 27 points.
Well, it's nice to have an option like him every time down on the court.
Outside Brent. And Okafor with the block. And here we go. Anchorage fast break. That's good for Miles on the assist by Arenas. Arenas has got 4 assists in the game.
The floater's a tough shot, even when you're that close to the bucket.
Bradley with the ball. He's picked up by Roy. Here's Davis. Rebound by Anchorage. Okafor's got 5 rebounds tonight. Arenas against Davis. Arenas passes to Okafor. She's over Powell, and that's going to be a travel. Kent Bazemore is checked in for Harrison Barnes. And Anchorage making a change here. And so here's the home team. 9-point game. Davis dishes to Bazemore. On the wing, Davis. Now here's Bazemore, guarded by Serbiak. Shot clock at 6. Davis against Arenas. Noah in the post. Another shot. Arenas grabs the miss.
And that's the shot you want to create. They just can't get it to fall.
And that just shows you can do everything right sometimes and still get the wrong result.
The shot's good from Roy.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Look at Gilbert Arenas. What a contribution.
He is on a major role today. This timeout was desperately needed. They've got to come up with a new game plan designed to shut him down.
And Anchorage making a change here. Shot to stop the run. That's it, and the Anchorage lead is cut down now to just 10 and a basket for Morris.
Morris is excellent at cashing in on the catch and shoot. I mean, he's terrific at firing off the pass.
Boy kicks it over to Arenas. No good from outside.
A lot of damage from 3-point range in the first half, but so far in the second, he hasn't done a thing.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up on Tuesday. Then on Wednesday, they'll be facing Kyrie Irving.
And looking at the schedule, it isn't ideal in terms of the upcoming games with the amount of quality teams they're going to be playing, but it's also a good chance for you to get some confidence and really see just how good you are.
That one is off. Grant, he's checked in for Gilbert Arenas. No good at the stripe this time. Second misses also. Anchorage leading by 10. Down low. Serbiak passes to Hunter. Ball's not loose. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Bazemore. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the lead.
5 attempts for him at the line tonight. He's made 3.
Bazemore. 2 shots.
The first one falls. And so Bazemore nails both of them. And Anchorage with possession. They've held a 12-point lead early. Bazemore against Roy. And then Roy with the jam.
He does all the little things. I mean, he does the big things. He's got them in front with another outstanding performance.
Davis finds Morris. To the middle. Here's Henson. And the shot goes in.
And you're not going to pass up that kind of thing.
Anchorage leading by 8. Roy passes to Hunter. Grant surveying the D. The pass to Serbiak. To the paint. Batum with the steal. On the wing. And he buries that one. Drilling the rim on the way down. Bazemore's got 13.
Well, when Batum, Kevin, spots a wide-open teammate, he zips the rock to him quickly. Just exceptional vision.
Roy against Bazemore. Now, here's Roy. He started closer. Got a piece of it. Grant against Batum. Outside, Davis. And the layup's good off the glass. And now just a 4-point Anchorage lead.
And you can sense things now starting to tighten up. Their offense has become unstoppable.
They needed it. The game was threatening to get out of hand until they finally kicked it into gear.
Outside Roy. 6 to shoot. Here's the teardrop. And Henson sends it back. It's Davis on the wing. Headed by Serbiak. Stolen by Grant. Roy against Bazemore. It's deflected, but he stays with it. LaFrance passes to Hunter. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Jones checked in for Henson. And Anchorage also making a change. Leon Pose checked in for Hunter. We've got 1:55 left in the third. Great offensive performance they're putting on.
And guys, we call that the zone because that's where they are right now. They are in a zone, and I'm sure they feel unstoppable.
And Batum kicks it to Bazemore. Down to 5 on the shot clock. In the corner, it's Morris. Hands it from downtown. Morris has got 7.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Roy passes to Poe. Batum against Grant. Pass to Serbiak. Can they get it? Good on the triple. 9 points in the game so far.
Anything you can do, I can do better. We got a little gamesmanship going on.
I like this. It feels like it's getting a little personal out there. It could make it all the more interesting going down the stretch.
Knocked loose. Roy. And then Roy with the jam.
And Kevin, plays like that, really the reason they've gotten a nice lead right now. Just a great job on the glass.
And Greg, the jam and the follow gets their full bench jumping. Look at them. They are really into it.
Guys, those are the kind of hustle plays that keep a team in front.
Here is Davis following the score by Anchorage. Outside for Batum. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Davis has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Anchorage leading by 4. Roy passes to Poe. Batum against Grant. Pass to Zerbiak. Trying to find Roy. He's got it now.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. And he's got his first chance at the line here. Good from Roy. Here is Davis. 16 points for him. He kicks it to Batum. 2 on the clock.
Nice work on the glass, but his defense was even better. Really has an impact on that shot.
And so it's the visiting team heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. We've got more in store for you right after this. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game. Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. And so here's the home team. They trail by 7. They've got Harrison Barnes. Markieff Morris is out there with Jones. And there's Davis. And it's Batum in a shooting guard. A drive by Barnes. Count that one.
That's a perfect setup. Solid screen. Defender can't avoid it. Opens up a clear path to the bucket.
Got a piece of it. And going out of bounds. Last touch by Barnes.
That's a good break. I mean, it's tough to connect on those long-distance passes.
Gilbert Arenas is checked in for Anchorage. Poe dishes to Arenas. Another shot. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Look, he doesn't waste time. Once he gets the rebound, he does what he should. Goes right back up with it.
Joakim Noah, he's checked in for Morris.
Mind the lane. Mind the lane. 1 shot.
Free throw, good. Poe. And so here's the home team. 8-point game. Davis up top. He's covered by Arenas. The kick out to Barnes. 5 on the clock. Misses off the left iron. Anchorage leading by 8. About a minute played here in the fourth quarter. Outside Arenas. To the middle. Here's Poe. That's in, coming off an assist from Arenas. Arenas has got 6 assists in the game.
And just great offensive execution by both sides, leaving nothing on the table.
Well, yeah, you want to save your best for last. The guys on these teams are
Now here's Davis. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Gilbert Arenas. And that'll be his first foul so far. Bradley's checked in for Nicholas Batum. A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now. There's the feed to Jones. Clock at 6. From beyond the arc, Bradley can't get it to go.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that.
It's tipped. On the wing, Barnes. Defended by Miles. Davis against Arenas. Barnes, right side. Over Miles. Barnes can't get it to go. Anchorage leading by 10. And a wide open look for Arenas. And again, Anchorage with the triple.
And you have to honor the three-point shooting of Arenas. A big-time scorer who's shown the consistency from beyond. And the amount of points they've given up here in the paint, that's what they got to talk about.
Oh, this is ugly. No question about it. And you wonder if these matchups aren't favoring them right now.
Checked in for Jones. Emeka Okafor is checked in for Anchorage. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, the head coach of the home team had some words for the team during the break. He does not think they're giving him everything. He said they've been faster to us all night. Loose balls, rebounds, everything. We got to wake up. It's slipping away, and we're letting it happen. We've got to seize this game. We'll see if he lit a fire under him, guys.
Here is Davis. Following the score by Anchorage. Wants to get it off to Noah and does. Outside for Davis. On the wing, Barnes. Covered by Okafor. Barnes can't get it to go.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And so here's the home team, down by 15.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
Pass to Okafor. Miles against Davis. Now here's Miles, guarded close. Okafor kicks it over to Arenas. Just 5 to shoot, and they double up Arenas. Anchorage needs to get a shot off. Miles, that's good.
Really in a good position thanks to the accuracy from beyond.
Miles has gone 50% from the arc, 1 of 2. Bradley with the ball. He's picked up by Roy. Noah finds Powell. Down low. Here's Davis. That's down the hatch. Knocks one more to his total. That's 9 for 15 shooting.
And giving up some height, he just finds a way to carve out a little separation.
Well, it takes a lot of confidence and toughness to make that play.
Now here's Arenas. Lays it up and banks it in. Arenas has got 9 points here in the second half.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Davis, the pass to Barnes. Basket number 5 goes in. He's now 5 of 12 from the floor.
Playing big, willing to go toe-to-toe against a guy who towers over him.
Well, it's just an attitude, a way of life. You can't let people see you back down, or they take it as a sign of weakness and expect that treatment every time.
Okafor kicks it over to Arenas. To the inside. And it's Bradley. That time on the assist by Arenas.
And some guys just have a nose for scoring, and this one couldn't have been any easier.
I mean, I don't know whether to say it's amazing or sad, but you're down double digits and you still allow an uncontested layup. Where is the pride? Where is your heart?
Here is Davis following the score by Anchorage. And here's Barnes for 3. They get it again. And that one's good by Noah.
That's what every team needs, guys getting after it on the offensive board.
On the wing, Brandon Roy, guarded by Grant. Roy passes to Arenas. A 3-pointer off the mark.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Right wing. Back to Barnes. The pass to Brandt. It's Davis on the wing. Over Arenas. That's it, and the Anchorage lead is cut down now to just 11 on the basket from Davis.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Now a timeout called by Anchorage.
And he could tell his guys starting to wear down a little bit. Call time to just let them get their legs back on their feet.
And now we've got a moment for our Jordan player of the game, Gilbert Arenas.
And what an amazing ball game we've seen from him. It's been a one-man show worth the price of admission all by itself. There wasn't anything he couldn't do on that court tonight.
And as the star of this team, he knows he's going to be the object of the crowd's anger. He feeds it to Bradley. Back to Arenas. Pocket 6. Anchorage again can't hit.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Bradley against Roy. Barnes kicks to Davis. And they double up Davis. Here's Powell. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits. Anchorage leading by 9. Passes it to Miles. Boyd against Bradley. Boyd kicks to Miles. That ball. Great assist by Brandon Roy. Miles has got 7 now in this quarter.
Once he turned it on, he became a force in this game. Not sure what this guy was in the first half.
Pass to Bradley. Back to Davis. Pocket 6. A 3-ball. Okafor grabs the miss. Okafor's got his 6th rebound on the night. Arenas passes to Roy. Back to Arenas. Up with the key, Bradley. Here's Roy. Powell pulls it in. Powell's got his 5th rebound in this one. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Davis finds Barnes. Shoots over Miles. Barnes can't get it to go. Anchorage leading by 11. Pass to Arenas. Gets an open look and hits. Arenas has got 34.
And he can smell blood in the water. Excellent finish.
Oh, yeah, up by double digits. They're trying to keep the momentum, keep the foot on the neck. That's his focus right now.
Yeah, you can sense he wasn't happy with how things are going here. Probably looking to change it up a bit.
And you have to review your matchups, make sure you're maximizing the potential of each one.
Arenas against Davis. It's the mark. Noah kicks to Bradley. Over Roy. That's it, and the Anchorage lead is cut down to 11 on the bucket from Bradley.
Oh, and that's where Bradley's 6'7" wingspan can help. A little extra reach to get it over the D.
And there's the pass to Arenas. Feeds to Bradley. Hit his leg. And they're saying he kicked the ball. Miles the bounce pass. Arenas against Barnes. Shot clock at 5. Back to Miles. That's good, and it's Arenas with the assist. Miles has got 13 points here in the second half alone.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for Anchorage.
We got to see a display of offensive prowess in this one that got it done. High-scoring game.
Bucket after bucket. They were really in attack mode all game long.
And so with this win, they'll move to 6 victories on the season.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Gilbert Arenas.
Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
Free throw good, Miles. Both teams deciding to change it up. And Miles drops them both. We've got 33 seconds left to play here in the 4th. Bazemore against Miles. Bazemore gets the bucket.
If you're going in amongst the threes, you have got to be aggressive.
Well, look, when you're giving up that type of height, you use your quickness. It's just that simple. And it's also a matter of skill.
Here's Lou, guarded by Holiday. Here's Lou. And so Anchorage takes the win. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Chris Webber, this is Kevin Harlan, thanking you for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.